home haul today, but as I did my first episode, and that was my home haul, I did stuff around my house. But today, I'm going to do it on all my favourite books that I have. The Fairy Tale Trap, I haven't read this yet, but I've read a couple of pages and it's really good. I just love it. I can't wait to finish to the end. And that's by Erica McGann. And then next I have David Walliams' Gangster Granny. Now I've finished this. If you haven't read this, I advise to cover your ears because I'm going to tell you what it's about. It's about this boy who hates going to his nanny's, but then he goes to his nanny's and he's talking to his mom and dad on the phone one day, and he goes, "I hate her, she smells of cabbage," or something like that. But then she hears him, so she tries to act all cool. But the little thing is, she starts acting like she used to rob banks and stuff. So they organised to steal all the jewels. But then when they stole all of them, she told them, "I'm not really like a gangster granny. I just told you that so you would like me." But then by the end, he loved her. They ate cabbage soup together. And that was the end. Next, I have Billionaire Boy. Now, I have read this, itchy nose, and it's really good. It's about this boy who's a billionaire. He uses it in everything, and he has like this little race car, and he always plays with it. But then one day it broke. His name is Joe Spud, I think it is. Yeah, Joe Spud, David Williams, and so yeah, he's a billionaire boy. He has this race car track, but then it breaks. So he wants to buy a new one, but he doesn't want it. He wants this, he wants that. But then one day he wanted a friend. But then, little did you know, he found this girl. And then he met his friends in, like, running practice, I think it was. And he was fat like him. And they became best friends. But then his dad, Joe Spud's dad, he paid someone to be his friend. And it was a girl. But then by the end, he said, "Dad, why you pay people to do it?" And then his dad got married to this girl, and he doesn't like her, so he starts throwing words at him, bad words, and by the end they were a happy family and they loved each other. The mom was a model, and she was way younger than Mr. Spud. So next we have The Boy in the Dress by David Walliams. Most all of them are David Walliams. This one's David Walliams too. This is about a boy. He met this girl one day, and he went over to her house, and he likes Vogue magazines. So whenever he was buying them, he always said, "Oh, this is for my friend, this is for my mom's birthday present, or mum," whatever you say. And he always used to hide them under his bed and read them. But then one day, he met this girl, as I was saying, and they were really nice friends, and he went over to her house, and she designed this dress, and he said, "Would you like to try it on?" He tried it on, put on shoes, put on makeup, and he loved it. So he kept doing that. Then one day, people found out, and he started getting bullied of it. But then when he was playing football one day, the principal was like, "Woo," because it's like unforgettable. Like he shouldn't wear it like at school. But then when they were playing football, at the end of it, he dressed up in a dress and went on the pitch, but then all the players went in, and then 5 minutes later they came out, and they were all in dresses, and they played the matches in dresses. You have to call them The Boy in the Dress. And at the end, they won the game, and his dad was so happy, and they literally lived happily ever after. Happy life. And I actually seen the movie of this too. It looks exactly like the book, but the book has a little twist to it. And now my last book I have is Mr. Stink. Now I finished reading this I think it was a couple of days ago or a couple of weeks ago, and it was really good. It's about this girl who finds a tramp, a hobo on the road, and he has a little Duchess dog, and she kept going to visit him whenever she felt sad, and she kept saying, "I hate my mom," but her dad lost his job, and so he started hiding under the stairs and bringing bread and moldy milk and stuff like that, curdled milk. But then she invited the tramp, to live with her, and she kept the tramp in her shed. And then one day, her little sister, I forget her name, but she was like, I know you have something in the shed, blah blah blah, I seen you down there. And then the light shined through the window, because that's when Mr. Sink wants something, as you see. And Mr. Singh wanted something. She was like, I know you have something in that shed, because that light is shining up. But then his dad went out. Her dad went out and said, there's nothing here. But secretly he was there, but he just didn't want Chloe's mum to know. That's her name, Chloe. And then, actually, before she invited him to the tent, they went to Starbucks, and they literally emptied. So they were sitting in Starbucks having treats and stuff, and they didn't even pay. Oh yes, they were like, come on, let's get over here before we have to pay. But Mr. Tink actually paid for it. And then at the end, they found out that he had a silver spoon, and he was a Lord Darlington, I think it was. That's what it says here. I just didn't remember what it was. Lord Darlington, and it's a really good book. Now, of all these books I have, 4 David Williams and 1 Erica McGann. Yeah, I think you should go check out these books. They're really good. My favourite of all of them has to be either Gangster Granny or Mr. Stink, because they're really good books. Okay, thanks guys, that was it for today. I hope you liked this episode, little book haul, I guess it would be called. And if you want to see more hauls and stuff, please leave a comment down below. And if you liked it, a big thumbs up. And if you want to see loads more like hauls and stuff, make sure to subscribe.